Though doing Spelling for Life 1 isn't a prerequisite to doing this course, your students need to have the following knowledge. They need to know the role of silent E at the end of words. The letter E is silent at the end of words in English, but it does do 4 important jobs. Final silent E makes a vowel say its name. Final silent E changes the sound of C and G at the end of words. Final silent E stops a word from ending with an illegal letter. Final silent E gives the final syllable of vowel letter when preceded by a consonant and the letter L. It can also do 2 jobs at the same time, and it can also do no job. Take the time to familiarize yourself with these concepts if you haven't already done so. Your students need to know this. Students also need to know how to count syllables in words. There are many different ways of counting syllables in words. Your students need to be able to do this accurately and reliably for any length of word. Students also need a basic knowledge of the existence of prefixes and suffixes. Your students need to know that a prefix is a letter or letters placed at the beginning of a base word in order to change that base word's meaning. They need to know that a suffix is a letter or letters placed at the end of a base word in order to change that base word's meaning. They need to know that you can have more than 1 prefix and 1 suffix on a base word at the same time. The next thing that your students need to know is which consonant clusters can legally come at the beginning and the end of words. An example is that you can have words that begin with the blend BR but not BZ. Another example is that you can have words that end with PT but not PN, and so on. The last thing that your students need to understand is the spelling formula. Please do revise this if you're not sure about it. It's a valuable tool and you'll be using it again in this program. These basic concepts and techniques form the foundation for teaching the more advanced spelling concepts presented in this program. With this knowledge, you now have a consistent language with which to explore, describe, and problem solve the world of spelling.